A row over the status of the Taliban's office in Qatar, which has had the Americans and the Afghan government at odds, shows no sign of abating. The Taliban is continuing to display a flag in Qatar, despite Afghan protests. Last night, the U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry told President Hamid Karzai the flag and nameplate would be removed. The Afghans were initially angry when the Americans announced that they would hold talks with the Taliban and have voiced objections to the Taliban having an official political presence. Kerry told Karzai that the Taliban flag over their offices in Qatar will be taken down. Kerry says he'll also have them remove the nameplate announcing a so-called Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan. But Karzai says that's not enough, and there's more than signage at stake. Karzai's government says the office amounts to a Taliban embassy and that it shows America has broken its promise not to grant the Taliban political recognition.
The senior American officials have assured us in a written letter in the past that the legal suggestion of the Afghan High Peace Council will be respected and will be guaranteed by the opening of this office. For instance, this office cannot be like an embassy. This office cannot be used as a political settlement to build up relations with the United Nations or any other countries. But now we see this office is against all those agreements.
The
United States and the Taliban have agreed to meet face-to-face for the first time. That announcement sounded like promising news after 12 years of war, but it's thrown talks between the US and the government into disarray. Aside from the problematic Taliban flag and signage, the Afghan government doesn't want any talks happening in Qatar.
We wanted to make this peace process more and more of an Afghan-led process. If we encourage the holding of the peace talk outside Afghanistan, the outsider country will enter their own agenda into this and the peace process will be harmed.
A meeting with American officials meant to happen today was cancelled after the Afghan government team refused to attend.